Yes, you got it.
Do you want to know what is Upanishad, maybe?
I think
She wanted
we can
to
stop at
have that conversation, that's all.
Okay. Because I
That's-
thought she wanted to ask what is Upanishad.
It's an end in itself. No, she doesn't really want to know anything. She just wants to ask questions.
and get an answer, not just the
And
questions.
get answers.
Get answer.
Okay.
Anyway, it's all philosophical, you know. But philosophy also has wisdom in it. And if you practice elevating consciousness in order to know the unknowable, then you're on another level than philosophy. You're actually having supra-rational experience.
Why?
Hmm?
Why super-rational?
Because it's not thinking, you're not thinking about it, you're not analyzing it or measuring it, you're just experiencing it.
Why couldn't I do both?
You could, but probably not at the same time.
Why not at the same time?
Well, do you know something about Buddhism, Tibetan Buddhism?
Yeah, of course.
You know, Rigpa is a kind of self-existent luminosity of awareness. And when you're in that perfect awareness of the luminous emptiness, then you're not thinking about something. You're just there.
And meaning that I became knowable. Meaning that I became knowable in that moment.
You became knowable, or the bodhicitta became knowable?
It depends of our choice how to tell it.
Well, I would say that bodhicitta is a way of knowing, but it's not supposed to have any object, because its way of knowing is what it knows, which is just the pure mind of light. So there's no thought in that space. It's known as spaciousness.
Spaciousness. Isn't it everything inside this space?
Probably.
Meaning that there are some thoughts too.
But not acting. Everything is inside that space, no doubt. So someone else thinking is inside that space. But if you're in a spaciousness that contains everything else, then you are everything else. And you don't want to reduce that to some little momentary thinking about it. You disappear into it. And other people are still thinking.
Why do you want me to disappear? Why I can't stay?
No, I don't want you to disappear. I'm saying that the Tibetan tantrics want you to disappear.
You said that they also didn't want.
They will tell you constantly, don't ask any more questions, just be in the self-awareness which is perfect, and stop your silly thinking.
Okay, probably we should finish on this
Well,
nice comment.
That's a good place.